I'm sure you've heard the news. The rich and the poor think about money in completely different ways. Let's dive into why that matters. It's not about intelligence or luck. It's all mindset. The rich and the poor play by completely different rules, not just in action but in thought, text on screen. The biggest difference between the rich and the poor, mindset. Let me share a shocking stat with you. 70% of lottery winners go broke within 5 years. Why? Because having money isn't the same as knowing how to keep it. On the other hand, 88% of millionaires are self-made. They weren't born rich, they built wealth by following certain money principles. In today's video, I'll break down the 5 mindset traps that keep people poor and the 5 rules that help the rich get richer. By the end, you'll understand exactly what you need to do to start building real wealth, no matter where you are right now. And trust me, the last point will completely change how you see money forever. So if you're ready to break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle and think like the top 1%, let's get started. Hey there. Let's talk about something we all think about but rarely discuss. Money. Most of us aren't bad with money because we lack intelligence or opportunity. In reality, many of us struggle simply because we never learned how to think about money in a healthy, strategic way. For many, money wasn't something taught in school or even discussed at home. Without a proper education on how money works, we often fall into traps, like spending impulsively or avoiding investments, simply because we don't understand the tools available to build wealth. And then there's emotional decision-making. Fear, greed, and the urge for instant gratification can override logical financial choices. Whether it's panicking during a market dip or overspending when money is readily available, these emotional decisions often lead us astray. This is where the concept of financial psychology comes in. The idea that our beliefs, attitudes, and emotions around money have a profound impact on our financial success. Financial psychology examines how experiences from childhood, cultural influences, and personal habits shape the way we manage money. It's not just about numbers, it's about understanding why we make the choices we do. Morgan Housel, in his book The Psychology of Money, argues that doing well with money isn't about how smart you are, it's about how you behave. Housel emphasizes that many of the strategies for accumulating wealth are built on behaviors like patience, consistency, and the ability to learn from mistakes. He also reminds us that luck and risk are intertwined in every financial decision. A person's success is often influenced by factors beyond their control, yet the way they respond to those factors, by staying calm and making informed choices, is what ultimately builds wealth. One of the most powerful lessons from Housel is that wealth is built over time through small, consistent decisions. Instead of chasing quick wins, developing a mindset that embraces long-term thinking, compound growth, and continual learning can transform your financial future. By understanding the psychological factors behind our money decisions, we can start to recognize and overcome the habits that hold us back. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into specific mindset traps that keep people from achieving financial success, and more importantly, how you can break free from them. So stick around. Understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions is the first step towards making better choices. It's not just about knowing what to do, but also about understanding why we do what we do. This awareness can help us create new, healthier financial habits that lead to long-term success. By taking the time to reflect on our financial behaviors and the emotions driving them, we can start to make more informed and rational decisions. This can lead to a more secure and prosperous financial future. Remember, financial success is a journey, not a destination. It's about making continuous improvements and learning from our experiences. So, let's embark on this journey together and unlock the secrets to financial well-being. Stay tuned for more insights and tips on how to master your money mindset and achieve the financial freedom you deserve. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Kunal. In our last video, we talked about the common mindset traps that can keep people stuck in a cycle of debt and financial struggle. We talked about how a scarcity mindset, impulsive spending, and a lack of financial literacy can really sabotage your financial goals. So now that we've covered the mindset traps that keep people broke, let's flip the script. What do the rich do differently? What are the key principles that allow them to multiply their wealth while others struggle? In this section, we'll break down the 5 golden rules that help the rich get richer, And if you start applying these today, your financial future could change forever. Let's be real, when most people get their paycheck, they pay their bills, maybe splurge a little on takeout or a night out, and then whatever's left, well, that's supposed to be savings, right? Wrong. That's the number one mistake most people make. They treat savings like an afterthought, and guess what? It almost never happens. The wealthy, they do things differently. They've cracked the code. They understand that if you want to build real wealth, you have to prioritize yourself. That's why they live by the golden rule of pay yourself first. Before you even think about paying your bills or buying that new gadget, you set aside a portion of your income for savings and investments. Think of it like this. You wouldn't skip out on paying your rent, right? So why skip out on paying your future self? Even a small amount consistently saved and invested over time can add up to a significant amount of wealth thanks to the magic of compound interest. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, compound interest. It's a concept that might seem a bit complex at first, but once you understand it, it can be a game changer for your financial future. I know, it might sound boring, but trust me on this one, it's far from boring when you see the results it can bring. Albert Einstein himself called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. He understood its potential to transform small, consistent investments into substantial wealth over time. Think of compound interest like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts off small, almost insignificant. But as it rolls, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and bigger until it becomes this massive force. The same principle applies to your money. That's the power of compounding. Your initial investment grows, and then the growth itself starts to grow. When you invest your money, it earns interest, and that interest doesn't just sit there. But here's the kicker. That interest then earns interest itself. This cycle continues, creating a snowball effect with your finances. And then that interest earns even more interest. It's a continuous loop of growth. It's like a chain reaction of wealth building. Each step builds on the previous one, creating exponential growth. The longer you let your money compound, the more powerful it becomes. Time is your greatest ally in this process. That's why starting early is so crucial. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Even a small amount of money invested consistently over decades can grow into a life-changing sum. It's all about patience and consistency. Let me give you an example. This will help illustrate just how powerful compound interest can be. Let's say you invest $100 every month, starting at age 25, and earn an average annual return of 7%. It might not seem like much at first, but by the time you retire at 65, you'd have over $280,000. That's the magic of compound interest working in your favor. Okay, let's talk about the biggest financial lesson they never taught you in school. The difference between an asset and a liability. This is huge, guys. Understanding this concept can be the turning point in your financial journey. This is the kind of stuff that can literally make or break your financial future. It's the foundation upon which you can build wealth and achieve financial independence. So, what exactly is an asset? Simply put, an asset is something that puts money in your pocket. It's your money-making machine. Think rental properties, stocks, bonds, and other investments that grow over time. Businesses, things that generate income or appreciate in value over time. These are the building blocks of wealth. Now, a liability? That's the opposite. It's something that drains money from your pocket. It's something that takes money out of your pocket. Think your car payment, your credit card debt, and other recurring expenses. Your mortgage, things that cost you money every month. These are the financial burdens that can hold you back. Here's the key difference. The rich focus on acquiring assets, while the poor and middle class tend to accumulate liabilities. This mindset shift is crucial. They buy things they can't afford, often to keep up appearances, get caught in the cycle of debt, and struggle to break free. They end up working for their money instead of having their money work for them. This is a critical distinction. The wealthy understand that the path to financial freedom is paved with assets. They strategically build their portfolio. They buy things that generate income, ensuring a steady cash flow. They invest in their education and skills, constantly learning and growing. And they build businesses that create value, not just for themselves but for others as well. The key is to start somewhere and consistently take action. Every small step counts towards your financial success. Let's be real for a second. We all have emotions, and they play a significant role in our daily lives. When it comes to money, we're all a little bit emotional. It's human nature. We feel joy when we gain and pain when we lose. But here's the thing. Your emotions can either be your greatest asset or your biggest liability. They can drive you to make wise decisions or lead you astray. The two emotions that wreak havoc on people's finances are fear and greed. These emotions can cloud your judgment and lead to poor financial choices. Fear keeps you from taking calculated risks, investing your money, and pursuing opportunities. It paralyzes you, making you miss out on potential gains. It keeps you stuck in your comfort zone, playing it safe, and missing out on potential growth. You end up settling for less than what you could achieve. Greed, on the other hand, leads to impulsive decisions, chasing after get-rich-quick schemes, and taking unnecessary risks. It makes you overreach and often results in losses. The wealthy, however, have mastered the art of emotional control. They understand the importance of keeping their emotions in check. They understand that financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. They plan for the long term and stay the course. They don't let their emotions dictate their decisions. They remain calm and collected, even in the face of market volatility. They have a plan, they stick to it, and they don't panic when the market takes a dip. Recognize your triggers. Understand what makes you react emotionally. What makes you feel fearful or greedy. Identifying these triggers is the first step towards managing them effectively. Once you know your weaknesses, you can start to develop strategies to manage them. This might involve setting clear financial goals or seeking advice from a financial advisor. The more you understand about finance, investing, and how money works, the less likely you are to make emotional decisions. Knowledge is power, and it can help you stay grounded. Let's face it, relying on a single source of income is risky business. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens, you lose your job, your industry takes a hit, your entire financial foundation could crumble. That's why the wealthy don't rely on just one paycheck. They understand the importance of diversifying their income streams. They have multiple streams of revenue coming in, which provides them with financial security and stability. Think about it. If one income stream dries up, they have others to fall back on. It's like having a financial safety net. The key is to identify your skills and passions and find ways to monetize them. The internet has created endless opportunities to generate income, often with minimal startup costs. Building multiple income streams isn't just about making more money, it's about creating freedom and flexibility in your life. So there you have it, the 5 golden rules the rich swear by. By applying these 5 rules, you can completely transform your financial future. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out.
Hey everyone, today I'm diving into something that might just change your financial future. Most people don't even realize they're stuck in a cycle that keeps them financially trapped. The truth is, it's not just about how much you earn, but how you think about money. Let's break down the 5 biggest money mindset traps that keep people poor, and more importantly, how to escape them. First up, instant gratification, the enemy of wealth. Imagine this, you just got paid, and instead of saving or investing, you rush to buy the latest phone, eat out at expensive restaurants, or upgrade your wardrobe. Feels great in the moment, right? But this habit is one of the biggest reasons people stay broke. The rich prioritize delayed gratification. They invest first and spend later. Think about Warren Buffett. He still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, will this make me richer or just temporarily happier? Next, living paycheck to paycheck, the never-ending struggle. You work hard, get paid, cover your bills, and then boom! You're back to zero, waiting for the next paycheck. No matter how much money you earn, if you're spending it all, you're never truly progressing. A study found that 78% of NFL players go broke within 3 years of retirement, despite earning millions. Start by saving at least 20% of your income before you pay any bills. Third, fear of investing. Thinking it's too risky. Many people believe investing is just gambling. What if I lose my money? So instead, they keep their cash sitting in a savings account, earning next to nothing in interest. Inflation eats away at your money over time. If you had invested just $1,000 in Apple stock in 2000, it would be worth over $500,000 today. Start small, invest in index funds, mutual funds, or even real estate. Fourth, spending more as you earn more. Lifestyle inflation. Ever notice that no matter how much more you earn, you never seem to have extra savings? Many high-income earners, doctors, lawyers, corporate executives, still struggle financially. Instead of upgrading your lifestyle with every raise, commit to saving and investing at least 50% of any income increase. Lastly, believing hard work equals wealth. We've all heard this: work hard and you'll be successful. But if that were true, wouldn't construction workers and janitors be billionaires? Hard work alone doesn't make you rich. Working smart does. Jeff Bezos doesn't pack Amazon boxes himself. He built systems and leveraged automation to scale his business. Instead of just trading time for money, start thinking about creating passive income streams, investing, and building scalable businesses. Now that you know the 5 biggest money traps, let's move on to the real secret, the 5 rules that help the rich get richer. These are the exact principles wealthy people use to multiply their money and build generational wealth. Stay tuned.